Hi, hello, good evening.
Yes, very good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I am pretty well. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
is going on?
yeah. My practicing is going on well, and every day I'm talking with the new people, so it's really great for me to increasing my experience.
Oh,
Yes.
fantastic. So, have you any specific topic for today?
Yeah, education's value, education importance.
Yeah. So,
Yes,
would you like to start first?
yes.
So, my first question is, according to you, what is the,
Sorry, could you repeat, ma'am, once?
yes, my question is that what is the education in your opinion?
Yeah, according to me, education is everything. If you educate yourself, that's mean you can developing the better skill into your life. It will give you, idea to understanding the moral value of human, right? It will give you the better understanding to recognizing humanity. Okay. And it will really give you the better, what I say, like concern, to how you can care about someone, right? And education will help you in a various kinds of field, like business, and business
Yeah.
and so many field you can consider, right? According to me, that is called education. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, ma'am. So according to you, ma'am, could you give me your opinion?
Yes. Just as you say, education is the everything. In my opinion, education is the root. I am not saying about the degree and diploma that is required for any job or any earning source. Education is what we are now. How can we view our life? How can we present? How what is the our attitude toward the life? Now, that is
Mm,
the whole education. How can we spending our life? How can we behave? That is the all depends on our education. That is the whole our education. So
yes.
just you told the value of the education. So value of education, first of all, the personal empowerment. Now,
Mm,
through the education, we can equip ourselves and we can empower ourselves. We can become a great leader. We can become a great businessman. So we can say that it is required for the our personal empowerment. Second thing, the education is the more important for the economic growth. Now, if we take example of the developed countries, there is the um, literacy rate is the very high, so we can easily guess it. There is the
mm,
education growth is the naturally found there. No,
yeah,
so now we can compare in our own India different state. There's the literacy rate. We can easily guess what kind of the economic situation of the people there. So
yeah,
second thing is the social progress depend on the education. Now,
mm,
if
yeah,
we are educated and we live in an educated society, there is a harmony and there is no social evil there. Establish a society there, and education also help in our health improvement. You can easily watch if a educated family, their health is the much more stronger than the other. If we now take example and try to compare, and also we talk about the gender equality. If we live in a educated society, there is a no gender discrimination. There usually found the gender equality in comparison to the illiterate
yeah, ma'am.
um,
You're right.
society. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
there is no any discriminations between the peoples. Every people
Yeah.
have the equal right by educating self, finding the better guidance of other teachers also. because
And
in this
we,
time. Hmm.
yeah, try to compare not just like the Europe and Asia. So in Europe there is much more stability, and the all countries are connecting through the road. So, and if we take example of the Asia, so these kind of things not happen in Asia. So it's a depend
Hmm.
on education. We can say stability also. Mm. And environment awareness, we can take example of the, we take example of the developed countries. Literacy rate is the high in the developed countries. So clean and sanitary environment all around there. Law and order also, and there is a no problem to regulate any people through the, any rule and regulation. Somehow they have awareness
Hmm.
and
You're right now.
followed by the rule and regulation. And if we
Yeah.
talk about its own country, and there is a there is a low literacy rate, so we can easily compare these kind of things. So education is the base of the human. So
Yeah.
all
As we
on,
consider as a root of the human's life. If
yeah,
they educate self, that is mean. I think the various door has been opening for their
yeah,
lives, right? They can
yeah,
achieve. They can establish the better, like what I say, foundations of any kinds of a target of life, right? It's a requirement, especially in ACL times,
yes,
right?
yes,
But
yes,
before time, the humans were not awareing about the value of education. But in this time, the humans are very rapidly awareing about the education value in life. That's why they are all the time, the community, member has been opening a different kinds of institute by providing the better idea, better guidance to the new generation students, so they can be the inspiration of other also, right? Upcoming time.
yes,
So there
yes.
are many possibility increasing day by day, right, ma'am?
Yes, yes. So we can say the education concept is the comprehensive. There is a different aspect. Mm.
Hmm.
And it is play in man role in not only in our society but also all around the aspect. The, and we can say also in a different ways. No, no. Sometimes people are a person have don't any degree or diploma, but sometimes we feel he or she has a much more knowledge about the other person.
Of
It's
course. Well, I think according to me, degree will never define our
it,
quality, our identifications, right? Our intelligence. Every
yeah,
people are itself better than anyone's, right?
yes,
So
yes,
that's why we shouldn't comparing by achieving the degree, with any persons. Yeah, ma'am.
yes. So these kind of the things we can include the value of the education, and we should increase the value of education. We should spread the awareness in our society, and especially in our school and our college. We should not run after the degree and diploma. We should, and teachers a responsibility to give the real education. That is
Yes.
the
Yeah, because then a teacher has a responsibility by understanding the exact problem to the students. According to their problems, they should be acting, providing better to better guidance to the students. So in initial times, they get the better guidance, so they can improve self, they can develop their personality, right? They can be the ideal of other, right,
yeah,
ma'am? But
yes.
nowadays,
School and colleges have a responsibility to make a good citizen, a responsible citizen. Now, we should not create a competition between the students and scholars. We should create a healthy competition and develop the skill, develop
hmm,
a human being. We should help the enhance the humanity.
yes, ma'am. And how the people can be know the what is called humanity without having the knowledge, right? So
Yeah,
that's why knowledge is a much a requirement, especially for the human's life, to recognizing the moral value of life, humanity, understanding, comprehend self by many things by observing around us, right? And it is
yeah,
only possible when the teachers will be struggling over, right? Doing hard work for the students' life, right?
yes,
Okay, ma'am. So Another question I'm going to add in this field, like nowadays I'm having lots of people I suffered through many kinds of problem. Instead of having the better education in life, they are not having the better post in life. So why it is happening with all the peoples, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Just
according to me, yeah, please, ma'am.
just as you told, instead of the education. So I would like to say they have only degree and diploma. If a person is educated, so I think he or she can manage every problem. The problem is that they have a degree or diploma, but they haven't any education, moral education, the social education, emotional education, now physical education. We can say they haven't any real education. They have only degree and diploma. These
Yeah,
kind
you
of
are right, ma'am.
suffering in our society, to adjust in society and adjust in environment. They are always complaining to the administrations, parents, our forefathers also. Sometime I watched, so these kind of things happen with the uneducated people. They have,
Yeah.
maybe they have your diploma, they have good earning, they have a good job, but in the real meaning they haven't any education. They are not sensitive for the humanity.
You're right. By the absence of these kinds of education in being, that's what they have been suffered without having the better post in life. Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I think that's the biggest reasons behind all the youngest adult person. Always is they just go out of this country to the other state for working and having better money due to that reasons. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Biggest reasons, man. Am I right?
Yes, yes, no doubt. And also now sometime we feel we are not sensitive nowadays. We are losing our sensitivity. Now we are not take care of our environment, trees, plants, small animal, insects. So we are destroying our environment. That is the main reason of our suffering, I think. If
Yeah,
we
of
are
course.
a person, and we are much more aware of our mother earth and our environment or every person, so I think we feel a content in our inside.
Yeah, of course. I think we are the responsible because we burn many unpredictable materials that has become the cause of releasing various kinds of illness in a human's body, right?
Yeah,
And we have been suffered, and the nature should be going to unbalance due to that reasons. We are cutting down the trees, reducing the number of trees. That is the becoming the reasons of increasement of the pollution in the environment, right?
very
And
true.
also, yeah,
We
uh,
take oath to the grow more and more plant, and not only grow more and more plant, we should inspire the other people, we should aware other person. Now government can't do anything, and rule and
mm,
regulation can't do anything if people are not aware. They don't feel any need, feel any change in environment, then we can change it in our society, in our country.
yeah, you're right, ma'am. First, we have to take one steps towards this kinds of journey by the having our appearance around for the environment work. Other people also can be the influenced by having appearance of us, right? They must be attracted because they will consider forcefully like if that person can do, then I also should be participating these kinds of ceremony to making better environment, right?
Yes, yes.
Reducing the pollution because our family member also have been staying in this under this environment. They should be also affected from it, right? So I think this is the responsibility of the million of people. If there once get one step towards this kinds of, automatically all of the peoples can be the forward their steps towards that point, right?
Yes, yes, sir. So anything
Yeah.
else you'd like to?